Hey, welcome on back
Hello.
to East Texas Now's East Texas Kitchen Pickin with Mama Steph. I've taken over your kitchen. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I feel like I'm dropping in on the party. Jeff Autry's here for another round of Kitchen Pickin. I got to peek into some of the supers for today, and I'm very excited.
And I'm clueless, so I'm excited to see what he has brought this time.
So we're starting off. So again, this is stuff that we find at garage sales and estate sales and stuff like that, and different things that are related to the kitchen. And so here's what's first. This is all, the first three things are from the great giveaway.
And that's from a few weeks ago, right? When he got a whole bunch of fun stuff. Who was it?
Months ago now.
Months
It feels
ago.
like time has gone by. Look at that little Fire King piece.
Is it pink or is it white?
That's
Exactly.
pink.
That's what I want to know.
It's a pink.
Like tinted.
What do you call it? The
Ombre.
Ombre. Yeah, it's a little pink ombre piece, and you can see on the bottom. There we go. That
How
it does say
pretty.
Fire King. How pretty is that?
So I'm glad you said that, because I've been fighting with trying to figure out what that was. I thought maybe someone drank Kool-Aid out of it and it just stained it.
No.
And I fought with AI about what it is, and it just, because if you hold it certain ways, it just looks white, and other angles looks pink.
Isn't that sweet? I love that. To me, this would be like the perfect addition to a little girl's tea set.
Yes.
Or a little boy. My boys used to like to have tea with me sometimes, and so we would pretend we were having a tea party with the Queen. So that was fun. So yeah, how cute is that? And y'all know I'm a sucker for Fire King, and this is the Fire King swirl pattern. So I love that. Those are like the white bowls that I collect. I've talked to you about before, Hannah. The white bowls and the jadeite bowls that I collect are the swirl pattern like that. They also make the smooth sides, which are beautiful, but I don't know, I just fell in love with the swirl.
And with the spout, this would be for like cream
Yeah, it's
for the
a
tea
creamer.
party?
Yeah,
okay.
yes, it's a creamer. And I don't think these came with lids. I think they were originally just like that, just exactly like this. And I don't really feel any chips or problems or cracks. Do you want to try it? You want to check it out?
Oh, it's got a little bit of weight to it.
Yeah, and I love the translucence of those, of that kind of glass.
So, first of all, that it looks like from the logo, this is maybe the 40s through the 60s, around there. But also, another thing, in looking at it, I thought, you know, it should be pretty easy to tell what it is, but I think Fire King just kind of just played around with stuff. They didn't have SKUs back then, so they didn't have to fit a certain box and everything. So they could kind of do what they want. So I think there's, you know, there may be just hundreds of different designs and colors out there.
And I know, and you just never know. That's what's so fun about antique hunting is you can go into the grungiest little shop and you could find an actual treasure, like, you know, just a piece that is random and not very commonly seen.
Oh, yes.
So much fun.
I think those are some of the funner ones. The hunt, it makes it so much, you know, more enjoyable, is getting to have to climb over things, go around things. Yes, it makes it so much more fun.
Yes, and those prices are usually better too.
Oh, yes,
yeah,
they don't know what they
when
got.
they're so beautiful, beautifully curated, you know, you have to raise your prices a bit to pay for all of that. So, junk shops sometimes are just the most fun thing. But no, you know, who am I kidding though? I love it all. I love shopping, antique shopping in every town in East Texas that I've ever been to.
Oh, yes.
Nice shops and not so nice.
All right, do I place it here?
Yeah, just put it there on this little mat.
I don't know what to do. Okay.
What you got for us next, friend?
Ooh,
That is
that's uranium.
Yep, that's the uranium
I know,
glass.
so I
Did you
touched
bring
it.
your light?
No,
I
I
forgot
lost
his
the
light.
But you can look at it. I mean, I've got a point where I could tell just by looking at it.
It
Yeah,
is
it's uranium.
London, Canada. So it came from Canada. And what is that top word, Hannah? You have your glasses on.
Souvenir. Souvenir.
So literally, they just labeled it. Here's a souvenir. Here's a souvenir from Ontario, from Canada, from London, Canada.
I want to know how it got here.
So is that a
know.
shot glass?
I
It's a little
think
large
so.
for a shot glass, honestly. This is
Okay.
more like a aperitif, which you would put like a cream liqueur or something in, I think. Because a shot glass usually is about half this size. Isn't it delicate and pretty though? And look at that rim, Hannah,
Oh my goodness.
with the
Scalloped edges.
Scalloped edges, yeah.
That's so pretty.
And that continues around the bottom base of it as well. Of course, don't drink out of these now if you find them. We now know that they have uranium in them.
Yeah, and I don't think it's known to poison someone if you drink out of it. It's just not advised.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, if you drank out of it, if you like poured it and immediately drank, you'd be okay. If you left something sitting in the vessel, no, it's going to absorb some of those chemicals probably. So wouldn't want to do that. But it's so pretty when you see them all lit up in a shop's cabinetry.
Oh, yes.
With their lighting. It's so pretty. I think over, gosh, what's the, never mind. I'm not going to try to remember the name of it, but there's a nearby antique shop near the station that has a whole cabinet full of the uranium glass.
I know what you're
lit.
talking about. I was there this weekend,
they're
the
all
loft.
over they're all over
downstairs.
my booth.
So pretty. I love that glass. It's really, and I like that this is a small piece, so you don't have to like invest in some big, you know, tureen of some sort or whatever. You could just have one little piece of it to display on a windowsill or something.
And I know that some of the wording has kind of come off a little bit, but I think it's still nice. I like to think about how it got here, whose souvenir was it, and who went all that way just to come back with a little cup.
I know.
Yeah.
It is interesting to think about. I wonder, Jeff, do you have any kind of particular year range that you discovered on that?
No, I hadn't been able to look into that one. I was too busy fighting with the Fire King.
Oh,
I ran out of time.
okay.
So I've never, I always thought about those, like those movies and shows with the
touching mine.
old lady grabs a pot and bangs and knocks someone out with a, with the pot.
Yeah.
And wondering, is that realistic? Like a frying green tomatoes would happen. But then I
Yeah.
picked this thing up and I can see it now.
Oh, wow. Hannah wants to get her hands on that. I can
And
see.
it's got dirt. Double toil and trouble. This is fun. I love a wooden handle so I'm
Yeah.
not burning my hand when I pick up my
Nice.
soup.
Yep, exactly.
That's all I cook out of is cast iron.
Yeah, it makes
Really?
so many
I
wonderful
know that.
things.
Yeah. Well, the one pot that I bought from you, that was so pretty.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this has marking on it. I didn't see that.
Taiwan.
Taiwan. Huh, that's interesting.
Well, that is interesting.
I like
Yeah,
the
most
ones
of
that
this does
have the mount that it can take. Like the
yes.
3-quart whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's very helpful.
Yeah, I think this says three something. I don't know.
That's really neat.
Oh, there's some stuff up here.
Where
too.
did you get that?
Country. This is all. These first 3 things are from the Great Getaway.
Oh, they're all from
giveaway.
that.
Great
The
getaway.
Great
So,
Getaway.
Yeah, this is a nice couple offered us everything in there. I don't know what it's
Shed, like a
called.
storage
It's like
shed.
a storage shed basically from an old antique shop. Mm-hmm. And we took it, so I've been showing some stuff from that
Oh,
the past
gosh.
several weeks.
Oh,
It's hard to read,
It is
isn't
so
it?
hard to read.
But
But
we
that
could-
means it's been used, it's been loved.
It's been well loved, and
You
I
wanna
could
see some of
I
that
could
weight on it?
totally
And
clean
Steph
this
gets to
up.
take the. Yeah, I was gonna say Steph and I made a deal now where we split the profits. She cleans them up.
Yeah, he gets me to clean up his cast iron that's rusty and loved, as you're saying, like this. So, and I kind of really enjoy doing that process.
Oh,
She's
yes.
fantastic.
It's
at it.
just, and it looks so good. Thank you, Jeff.
Do you do like a vinegar bath for the rust and something
She's
else
got
for
a
the other?
whole
Is it
Procedure.
the procedure doing it that we'll link to
Yeah.
on this story. We have
Yes.
a story up on our website about
So
it.
far, I've done a big chicken fryer, and what was that last one? That big griddle. I did
Right,
that big
yeah.
griddle that you brought, and
Yeah.
it turned out
Yeah, we
really,
cleaned up to
really
eat off of.
nicely.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun. What is this?
Do you know what this is, Hannah? Steph knows what it is.
I see salamander.
Salamaster.
A salad.
Master. Sorry. Salamaster.
I was like, that is not a
Do you know what
salamander.
Salamaster is?
Is it the spinner?
No, I mean, I guess it could be, but no, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, salad spinner. But no, this is a brand like Tupperware where you kind of go to, it's like the people sell them exclusively, right?
Yes, it is. There was, like I say, every time we discuss Salad Master, there was a store that
Okay,
sold
there was.
Salad Master in Lindale, downtown. Well, not downtown, but right before you get to downtown, just south of it. And I don't know that it's still there, but it is very collectible because it lasts pretty much forever, as you can see here. Look at all the scratches. You can tell someone used this daily, probably in their kitchen. The nice thing about it too is that when whatever you're simmering in here boils, it's got that nice little release valve, and it starts rattling so that you know your pot is boiling. I'm sorry, my oven is fighting with me today. It's telling me to call service, so I've got to see what's going on there. But yeah, these are great. My mother-in-law has a set of these that she uses all the time. Jeff has found them in many yard sales, and you've also shared some videos with me from YouTube
Yeah.
of people just going nuts over them at yard sales and estate sales, trying to get to them first because they're so popular on the resale market.
Really? Why?
Yes.
Well, it's just, well, first of all, anything that, like Tupperware, where it's a deal where you can only buy them from a certain source.
Okay, so
that
it's-
does really well in the
Yeah.
resale. And then also,
Almost
like for
becomes
instance,
collectible.
Lululemon, you can only buy in the Lululemon store, so
Yeah.
it does well. But
Yeah.
then it's the quality. So to your point, so Mrs. Picker found this in a estate sale over the weekend, and she had it, and she's holding it. And this woman came up and said, "What is that?" And she grabbed it right out of her hand.
No
and she said,
way.
"Oh, this is Soundmaster. I have a whole set of these. I've had them for blah 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 years, 40 years.
Yeah.
and I love it." And then she gave it back to her, thankfully.
Thankfully.
But yeah, I thought we were gonna have a moment
We're gonna
of
have a moment of
fighting over it.
dispute
But yeah,
at
she
the
just
yard
walked
sale.
up and took it right out of her hand.
Oh my word.
How rude.
But people, that's the vibe. People just love that stuff. So, you know, it's really cool.
Has there ever been a thrift store scuffle for you?
Not
Or have
for
you
us.
seen them?
That
Yes.
was
Have you seen people fight over anything?
not yet. I
Good.
don't think
There's gotta be, like, a
I've
Picker
had
code of
issues
conduct.
where I wanted to
True.
fight a few times, but I found that I took the.
You've taken the high road.
yeah.
Very good. I'm proud of you.
All right, are you ready?
Ready for the big finale?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
This is a tater keeper.
It
This
is.
onions.
Well, you put onions
Yeah.
in the bottom drawer, and then you put your potatoes in the top. Hannah, I'm so sorry, but your microphone is making a lot of racket.
I am so sorry. I'm
No,
a wiggler.
it's not your fault. It's that microphone's fault. But yes, you open this to put your onions in there for storage. It keeps them ventilated. That's why they use the wiring on the front. And then you open the top to put your dirty potatoes in. Don't wash the potatoes. Keep them dirty.
Okay.
Right out of the garden. That they will last longer before they start to rot if they are still around. If you don't use them quickly enough, the dirt keeps them fresh. So giving them that ventilation in there is perfect. That is really a good invention for the country home that used to be, and people still like these, I'm sure. When gardeners and farmers would bring in their crop, they had a place in the kitchen that the woman could put her yummy treats and save them and make them last longer. You can't refrigerate onions and potatoes because it changes the chemical makeup of it. So the potato gets too much of a sugary something happening in it. It's just weird. It's one of those things that should not be stored in the fridge until after you cook it. So anyway, perfect storage. I've always thought these were really cool.
I think we need a moment for the knob, because that's a nice knob.
Yeah, these
It's like almost porcelain.
Yeah.
those
And
are-
someone
you can-
took the time to make the little onion sign so you would know for sure, here's where your onions go.
Looking back at the camera, I thought that was a potato. I was like, why would they write onions on the potato? Looking closer, you can tell that
It's a
little,
little,
actually
little clump of
cluster
onions, a little cluster of onions, yeah.
So do you have any questions about this?
How much is it? Because I want it.
Do you really?
I do.
Oh,
I have a
fun.
bread box that looks very similar.
Oh, okay. Hannah is very much into vintage, y'all.
do.
She really curates a.
If I can stop my husband from breaking things, then I'd be all set.
Well, that would be nice
Any
for all
other
of us.
questions?
What kind of wood is that? Do you think?
I don't know.
Naughty
What
kind.
questions do you usually ask when you see my items?
How much did you pay for it?
I paid nothing.
Who did you steal this from?
So, well, it's funny you say that because I was at my storage unit. and There was just a big old bunch of dressers and wardrobes and stuff like that just sitting out there.
Yeah.
Which I guess the assumption is, hey, we don't want this.
Oh,
it's free.
yeah.
So I loaded up my truck full of this stuff, and most of it's just cheap wood, you know, that pressed woods type stuff. But this was
That's solid
This was
wood.
here, and this is I think is vintage. But yeah, Mrs. Picker just loved this when I found it. I was pretty proud of it.
Yeah,
So for free. I just
they
picked
have-
off on the side of the storage
Yeah.
unit.
They have been popular in kitchens for many, many decades. But they, you know, when everybody went through the modernization of the 60s and 70s, they kind of fell out of favor with the younger generations. They didn't use them anymore. And but then the 80s came, and suddenly there was a resurgence in remember the little white geese with the blue bonnets? That these
Mother
came
Goose.
back during that time, during that era. People suddenly, you know how everything is cyclical.
Right.
Everything goes really modern and minimal, and then all of a sudden you start wanting something different. So the 80s brought back, and I think it was really kind of like late 80s into the early 90s with the geese and the country kitchen.
Hannah and I,
Came
though,
back.
we like to either be, I don't know if we're ahead of or behind the times.
You're probably ahead of it. You're ahead of it.
That's what we're going to tell ourselves.
Yeah, you just tell
I
yourselves
think
that.
folks don't like the pressed wood. They don't like the manufactured stuff. So that's why there's this surge in
Yes.
going back to something that's going to last.
Yeah, That would be hard to damage. Your husband's not going to be able to break that. I hate to tell him. That's really fun. I like that.
Is this the last item?
That's it.
Well, that's a good one, and I like it. I think my favorite thing is, well, I don't know. I like all three of these things here. I love the little uranium. I love the Fire King and the cast iron. But the other two are fun to see as well. There's so many people collecting those things. So thank you for sharing your treasure.